Is this thing on? Is this on?
Hello?
I think it's on.
Hey guys, I'm Joe.
And I'm Rebecca.
And Valentine's Day is just around the corner, so we have a few crafts to show you to make this extra special. Okay.
So today we are so excited because we're bringing you 3 things. What's the first thing?
Home decor item, which right up my alley,
yes,
always.
Of course.
And you are so good at making treats.
Yeah, our second item is a treat, which will be really fun for any Valentine's Day party.
This girl is like crazy with the treats. It's like,
I like my treats.
she always has the best treats, so.
And what's the third thing?
The third thing is something you can make for a friend that's having a Valentine's Day party, so sort of
It's like a
little
hostess gift. Tell what it is.
We are making a Pom Pom heart pillow.
Well, we love pom-poms.
We love hearts, and it looks very like anthropology inspired, and it's gonna cost you like almost nothing to make. Yeah, making the perfect pom-pom is definitely not that hard. I don't know why it seems to be like this big mystery. Like, why are pom-poms so hard to make for people?
I think it's a entry-level craft, but we're here to show you how to make it look like you've been making pom-poms for years. So are you ready to get started?
Let's get started.
Are you ready to get started? Let's do this! Let's do this!
Okay, gather all your supplies you're gonna need to make your Pom Pom pillow. You need your Pom Pom Maker, yarn, scissors, and a cover from IKEA. This is where we got ours.
Also, make sure you're using a variety of thicknesses of yarn. Like this.
So the more colors, the better. You can mix them, match them, and wrap them all together. We're gonna make pom-poms just like this. Okay, we have our pom-pom makers. Rebecca has a smaller one. I have more of a medium-sized one.
The smaller one, you definitely make them a little bit faster, whereas the bigger ones take a little bit more time.
So as you'll see, Rebecca will wrap hers much faster than I will because I have a lot more to wrap, but that's okay. So what you want to do is you just want to take your yarn. You can take 2 at the same time. You can take 1 if you want 1 single color, and just wrap your little heart out.
Look how fast we are. That's crazy.
And you wanna wrap so much that it's kind of like a half of a circle, like, so it's really thick, because that makes your pom-pom really puffy.
Yeah, that little center area, you almost want to make sure it's like flat. So.
And here I just mixed 2 together. One side can be different than the other side. Sometimes they turn out really cute that way when you just randomly add in another color. So we're wrapping, and look, Rebecca's got hers wrapped all the way flat, and she puts it together. See, Rebecca has one side different than the other, and mine is a little bit more all the same. So you'll see how different our pom-poms will turn out.
And there's really no method to the wrapping. You know, I kind of move from left to right and then back from right to left. So it's just really a random until you finish and it's filled up with enough yarn.
Okay, I finally have both my sides done. And we do a little trim. So you're just gonna cut right down the center. There's almost like a channel. You're just gonna cut it right down the center. And you need a really sharp scissors.
I prefer these little mini like snips because I feel like they're super sharp and they cut right through the yarn.
Then you're gonna double tie. So you're gonna tie one side, you're gonna wrap it back around, and you're gonna tie it again. So you're really sure that it's not gonna come apart.
Now in this case, you don't need to leave tails after you've secured the pom-pom, but in other cases, in different applications, sometimes leaving a tail is good for hanging purposes.
And it just gives you an option. You can always just clip it off if you don't need it. So pop them out, give them a little shake, and then give them a nice haircut. Now I'm a little bit psycho. I don't know about Rebecca, but I'm a little bit psycho about mine being this perfect thing, and I keep messing with it.
I would have to agree. I like to give mine a couple shakes in between to get all the loose fibers out, and then I continue cutting as Joe was just doing, and there we go. Okay, now that all our pom-poms are done, it actually goes a little bit faster when there's 2 of us. Now we are going to take about 12 medium pom-poms and 16 little pom-poms and arrange them in the shape that we're wanting, and we chose what, Joe?
A heart, because it's Valentine's
and
Day.
We're in love.
So, and we put it right on our pillow cover.
We did. We put them right under the pillow cover because we wanted to make sure the shape was exactly how we wanted it. And once all the pom-poms were in place, we started gluing. I used a hot glue gun on a hot temperature setting, and went one by one to secure them down. Now you're going to have to glue them again, but for right now you just want to make sure they're attached to the pillow cover front before you stuff it. So I made sure to work my way around from side to side to make sure that all of the palms were even, and as I worked my way around I sort of tucked and pushed and squished them into place so that we had the visual that we were looking for. Now, some of these pom-poms still had tails, so it was important that we either turned them tail side down or made sure to trim the tails off once they were all secure. And there's the last few I need to secure, and just a few more, and we are good to go.
Okay, after our final gluing, then we just decided to take our pillow, stuff it inside, kind of smush it down, and start gluing all of the edges together.
It's important to do this so that they don't spread apart as your pillow is nice and full.
I noticed that we had a little spot, so I just popped a couple extra pom-poms in there.
Once you have all your pom-poms in place, it's a good idea to just give it a good last squeeze while the glue is setting so they don't come apart. And there you go.
Ta-da! I mean, look how cute it is.
So cute. Well done.
What would Valentine's Day be without a sweet treat?
Boring!
That's right. So all you have to do is get some of these waffle cookies. You're gonna get some, what is it called?
Royal icing.
Oh yeah, royal icing, sprinkles, chocolate, and you're gonna take this cookie. And the best part about these cookies are pre-made.
We got them at what, Home Goods?
Yeah, we got them at Home Goods, and you can like fill all the little crevices with your royal icing, which is like easy decorating.
And guess what? You don't need to have any skills to do this other than it's like paint by number. But yeah.
Right, there are all the little flowers there, so I just filled all them in, all the little crevices, and the frosting stayed in its place, and I added some sprinkles, and I mean, how cute is it? I did a bunch of different ones.
You look like a professional.
You know, I mean, right? But I'm not. I'm definitely not a cookie decorating professional.
I happen to disagree because I think your cookies turned out amazing. So next up we've got more treats, and we're starting with chocolate melts, little sprinkles and accoutrements, and some wafer cookies that we also find at Home Goods.
I love Home Goods.
I love it. So lay out some parchment paper, take your candy melts in a piping bag, and really you're just going to make whatever design your little heart desires. Ah, you like how I threw that one in there. Right now I'm doing X's and O's and hearts, and I'm going to sprinkle them with sprinkles while they're still wet. You can make a variety of sizes, and if you make them too big, they're great for topping a cupcake or a blank cake. They're almost like little stickers to put onto the surface. So we're going to speed things up here, get a few done, and then we're going to pop them in the freezer to set them before we place them onto our cookies. And with the magic of TV, boom, they are done. So you gently peel them off the parchment paper, and using the additional chocolate, glue them onto the surfaces of whatever you are wanting to serve up at your Valentine's Day party. Look, we even took one of these waffle cookies and topped it with them.
Hello? Is anybody in there? Let's check to make sure you're still with us.
They are still with us, Joe, and we're moving on to project number 3 in our little series. This is a hostess gift that we decided, we found this really darling apron in the dollar spot at Target, and with some iron-on vinyl, I think you guys will be super happy with how this turns out. So take your iron-on vinyl, we have hot pink and a gold glitter, and we are just cutting out some hand-cut hearts. I mean,
fold it in half and give it a nice cut.
Give it a go. And there's really no rhyme or reason. If you want to make a template, feel free to, but we are just cutting them out one at a time. It's okay if they're a little imperfect because, like I said, it's hand cut. Yeah, it makes it way cuter. So cut them out. We're speeding things up for TV magic. And all you're going to do is iron these onto the surface. We are using an easy press, but a regular, like, household iron will do the trick.
So we're just going to arrange them kind of coming out of the pocket, like a pocket full of love.
Pocket full of love.
Look how cute.
It's so cute. And, you know, it was just kind of like off-the-cuff design, and we're going to iron them on. Once all of the hearts are secure, you're going to peel off the protective coating, and in no time, you're going to have this darling DIY hostess gift. Ta-da! Look how cute.
You're adorable.
No, you're adorable.
Okay guys, thank you for watching our very first video.
Wasn't it fun?
We hope that you celebrate Valentine's Day with extra love and crafts.
And yarn.
So what we want you to do is we want you to like our video,
Subscribe.
tell all your friends.
Tune in next week as we take over my master bedroom with lots of paint
and lots of love.
Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Valentine's Day. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, it's Valentine's Day.
And we're in the mood
And
for
we cheers.
love.